Well, we start tonight with some tragic breaking news coming out of Colorado. A gunman killed 6 people and then himself, attacking a birthday party in Colorado Springs. Police believe he may have been the boyfriend of one of his victims, but they haven't yet indicated any sort of motive or released his identity or the identities of those he killed. This happened just after midnight in a mobile home park, and the lone bit of good news here, none of the children at that party were hurt, according to local police. Hi there, everyone. Good to have you with us tonight. I'm Casey Decker. Joshua is off this weekend. Let's turn now to some good news, it looks like, on the vaccine front. In just a few days, the FDA may authorize the Pfizer shot for kids as young as 12. Meanwhile, Moderna also showing promising results with younger children in recent trials. But are the doses for kids the same as the ones for adults? Gabe Cohen explains.
Kids 12 and up could be authorized for Pfizer's COVID vaccine next week. And a lot of parents have questions about the shots their kids will get. So let's verify. Will kids receive the same COVID vaccines as adults? Our sources, Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson, and an infectious disease expert. Pfizer and Moderna have made it clear that kids 12 and up will receive the exact same 2-dose regimen as adults. A spokesperson for Pfizer tells me it's the same formulation and administered at the same level. Moderna's spokesperson called theirs the same vaccine, same dose. Both companies started their adolescent trials months ago.
Why wouldn't they need to modify the vaccine?
Well, because immune systems of children are wonderfully responsive.
Dr. William Schaffner is an infectious disease specialist at Vanderbilt University.
The immune systems are not calibrated according to the size of the child.
But Pfizer and Moderna may modify the dosage for children under 12. Those trials just started, and they're still figuring out the right amount for each age group. Pfizer's standard dose is 30 micrograms, but for kids 2 to 11, they're testing 10 micrograms, then moving up to 20 and 30, depending on the age group's tolerance. They did the same thing during the adult trial. Moderna's strategy is similar. Their standard dose is 100 micrograms, but for children 2 to 11, they're testing 50 as well. And for kids under 2, they'll test 25 micrograms up to the full dose.
The investigators, as they go down the age range, and of course the children get smaller, are trying to adjust the doses so that the children get good protection, but keep the side effects to a minimum.
Johnson & Johnson is well behind the other companies and just started their trial for children 12 and up. At this point, we don't know if they'll adjust the dosage for kids. So we can verify if they get Pfizer or Moderna's vaccines, kids 12 and older will get the exact same shots as adults, but children under 12 may receive smaller doses. Those younger kids are still months away from an authorized vaccine. With your Verify, I'm Gabe Cohen.
All right, well, we have a pretty nice day on this Mother's Day, though not those hot, sunny temps we saw last week. So I'm sure a lot of people wondering, is it safe to start planting now? Because typically around Mother's Day, that's when people say that's when you can start planting. So do you think it's time now, or should folks hold off a little bit longer, Michelle?
So usually we would look out to Micah Peak and see if there's still some snow in there. I forgot to check, but if the snow is gone, supposedly it's safe. If there's still snow, maybe wait a little bit. So to check on that. But usually if you wait till Mother's Day, you should be in pretty good shape. And I was looking at the forecast, not only for this week, but over the next couple of weeks, and didn't see any big cool spells for the inland Northwest. So if you are ready to put stuff in the garden, I think it's safe to do so. Just checking on the temperature trends for this upcoming week, you can see temperatures are going up. We did have some areas. Deer Park did get down to 29 this morning. That's why we say wait, because sometimes we can have those cold spells, but not looking at any of those instances for this upcoming week. In fact, we'll be back into the upper 70s by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On satellite and radar, seeing a few showers over the higher terrain, but even what's showing up there, not producing a whole lot of rainfall. So just a few sprinkles out in the mountain areas. The rest of us seeing dry weather, maybe a little bit more cloudiness this afternoon, but otherwise a nice day. Spokane did make it into the lower 60s today, currently 59 degrees there, 58 in Coeur d'Alene. It looks like they made it close to 70 out in Moses Lake. We are going to see those warmer temperatures coming up for later this week, but tonight looking for mostly clear conditions out there. And if you're going to take mom out maybe for a late evening snack or something, temperatures should still be in the 50s through 10 o'clock tonight with partly cloudy and mostly clear skies. Here's a look at that forecast. 66 on Monday. Could still see a few mountain showers Monday and even on Tuesday, but those temperatures going up. 71 on Tuesday, 76 on Wednesday.
All right, looks good. Thanks, Michelle. Well, we've got a job posting here here for you. The iconic old European restaurant in North Spokane says they're in desperate need of cooks. As businesses are opening back up, many have failed to restaff as quickly as they were hoping for. To try to speed up that process, Old European is adding a few incentives. If you refer someone to work for them, they'll give you a $500 gift card to the restaurant after that person has worked 90 days. And the new employee you referred, they'll get a $500 cash bonus after they work 90 days. If you're interested in more details, you can head to creme.com. And of course, they aren't the only ones hiring. We've got a list of places for you. If you want to take a look, just text the word hiring to 509-448-2000. We'll send it right to you. Well, today, for the first time in more than a year, Washington inmates were allowed to see their loved ones in person. The State Department of Corrections had paused in-person visits back in March of last year, calling it a COVID safety measure. But now, with more people getting vaccinated, DOC finalized plans to allow limited visits. Inmates can have 1 hour-long visit per month, and those visits must be scheduled online. Visitors have to pass a COVID screening test. Spokane Public Schools wants your input on the possible names for its 3 new middle schools, plus a potential renaming of the school that's currently known as the On Track Academy. They received hundreds of submissions back in February and have now narrowed it down to just 3 possible names for each building. This Wednesday, the school board will review the finalists in a public meeting, and that's when you can weigh in with your comments. They're expected to make final decisions in their meeting that's scheduled for May 26th. And happening tomorrow, the Spokane Flag Commission is expected to unveil the new city flag. The current flag was made in the 70s, and many design enthusiasts feel it just kind of sucks. So the commission took hundreds of designs, and with the help of a public vote, they narrowed it down to 12. And now we'll get to see what they chose as the final one. For more details on this, you can just text the word flag to 509-448-2000.